the reality is.
Why are we filming on a dreary day again?
The reality is, it will warm up one of these days.
It was warm yesterday.
Was it?
Yesterday it was in the 70s.
Can you see my breath?
Nope.
I saw
I
yours.
can smell it.
All right, good morning, everyone. It's Ben. We are headed to some jobs today, but we're also doing a little bit of house cleaning. So I'm in Smurfette. We're gonna take this truck to our Warrensburg shop for storage. There's Ryan. So we're taking this truck out to our Warrensburg shop to put it in that shop. Make some more room for wave runners and jet skis. Oh, Smurfette's not happy today. But the good news is the gauges are actually turned on and working. Sometimes when you drive this truck, nothing works. It'll turn on, the radio will work, but you can't see how fast you're going, how much gas you have, nothing. But today it's working, so it's a good day. So I'm just driving along, minding my own business. When we bought this other company and acquired this truck, they said this happens, but it's normal. That's the check engine light just flashing, which usually is not normal. But at this point, I don't know if we're that worried about it. It runs good. It actually runs and drives really well. So I don't know what's wrong with the computer or the system, but it's not happy.
Is this chance or is this?
This is chance. Now everybody heard us.
So in Missouri, we've got fancy ways of keeping people out of our driveways.
We just let a tree fall down in the middle of it.
And then just, we'd never touch it. Let Chance and the Moxie guys, Echo guys pick it up.
So I'm looking at the tree, and it looks like it's seen some carpenter ant activity. Lots of it.
That or termites.
So those are ants in the ground, and I'm guessing that this tree has seen some action, like right here. These holes are either carpenter ants or termites. Most likely carpenter ants. That's why it fell. All right, what are we doing?
We're gonna do a quarterly treatment on this home. We're gonna start with the outside, and we're gonna start with the inspection to look for anything that might be popping up, ants, whatever. I feel like it's a little too cold for ants today.
I did find ants
Did
down
you?
here by the tree. So yeah.
During ant season, I always like to check under these and make sure that there's no ant colonies, because typically they'll be under there.
It retains moisture, right?
Yeah.
So one of the cool things about this house is how much brick or concrete is showing. So that's great for termites. We can see if there's any termites tubes coming up. But one of the issues you have here is a great big crack. That's a super highway for any types of bugs coming in. So if you have one of these on your home, you might want to fill those in. But the other thing is, get as much debris that might be up against your wood or your siding, get that away from the home so the pest control guys can actually get up and access those areas.
See how the bagworms have just decimated this tree.
Bagworms. This is their little cocoon.
Is there any bringing this tree back after this much damage?
Nope. He's dead.
So bags of stuff, a lot of times we'll see bags of mulch that people have left over and they just leave it out there. That is one of the worst things you can do, because ants will always start nesting underneath that.
So tell me what we do, Chance. You've done an inspection now.
Yep.
What's our MO? What do we do on a home? So we do an inspection, then what?
So we start off with the inspection. That's probably the most important part of what we do, so we can find out what's going on. Next, I'm going to sweep the eaves, knock down any cobwebs, wasp nests, whatever may be up there. And then following that, I will granulate about 10 to 15 feet out. And what that does, it's a water activated granule. So it'll go out, any sort of crawling insect that crosses it will die. And then after that, we'll spray the outside, and then we're ready to knock out the inside.
We've got a fourfold process that we do on the exterior of the homes. So people know they're getting what they pay for when they use us, right?
Yeah. Because whenever we're spending the extra time to do the inspection, be thorough, be in depth with it, we're less likely to get a call back on it.
And that's the big thing, is retreats, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to avoid those. All right, I love the granulation. Sprays a lot of times, especially with leaves, we'll get on top of the leaves and coat the leaves, but when the leaves move, that spray is gone. The granulation will actually move and fluctuate with those leaves and go underneath onto the ground. And so I feel like it's an effective barrier on top of the spray as well. So again, twofold, we'll spray and then we granulate, and then your bugs aren't coming in. It creates a full barrier.
Zach joined us. Welcome, Zach.
Hello, hello.
So you picked up the glue trap.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why are you looking at it?
Just to see what's going on in there, see if there's anything that we need to tailor today's treatment to help them.
So you seeing anything?
Not really. Some ants, spiders, a couple wolf spiders, a cellar spider that's still alive. Oh, never mind. Here you go. Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the things that drives me bonkers, is these companies that say, hey, we don't need to stick out glue traps. That's what companies do, that their products don't take care of things. That's not true. The reason we stick those out, it's an extra measure, A, for things not to get into the home, but two, or B, is so we know how to tailor our service and what to look for.
Exactly.
Products aren't always across the board going to take care of everything. We need to find out what's going across these homes
sure.
and into the boards.
100%.
So are you replacing that one?
Nope, this one just has one ant.
Why are you reusing it?
Well, it's still good. And if there's just a couple of things here and there, we'll actually draw spiders into the trap to help kind of speed up any issues that are having. They'll take it as bait, like, hey, here's a free meal, and they'll get stuck.
So one of the things too, as I used to work for one of the big companies, might have a red logo. Anyway, they really pushed the crack and crevice interior treatment and did away with the baseboards. Found out later that they were doing that to save on the bottom line with product, but in reality they were getting more retreats, so they did literally just the cracks and crevices, the voids. And when we started our pest control company, we said no, we need to hit the baseboards. A lot of those bugs will run against the floorboard. We made sure that we do that throughout the home. It gives the customer a lot more product, and it takes care of those bugs. We also make sure we get those window sills. You've got to do that to keep those bugs from getting on the inside.
So you will notice in this video, we were backpack spraying around this house. Why are we doing that instead of power spraying? We always say power spray is better.
Well, in the winter months we have to because of the freezing. So the tanks will freeze, everything will freeze, so we have to use the backpack sprayer during these few months.
That way we can put it inside and keep it from freezing.
Yeah.
And we're getting close to spring, but we may have 1 or 2 more freezes left in us. And there's nothing worse than de-winterizing something and then having it freeze over and
And
bust.
it breaks all of the fittings and all of the hoses and the pumps and everything that you guys seen in the other videos. And where we're spraying is right along the lip of the siding. That's right where the bugs are going to be coming in. So as we go through Missouri and Nebraska warm-ups and cool-offs, there is product there as a barrier, so it stops
And it is micro encapsulated, so it breaks down like a gel coat Tylenol or something. It will break down over a period of time, usually 60 to 90 days, and that will keep the longevity of the product on the home.
Yep, so it even through the cold it's going to be okay, and then when it warms up it's there for those pests as they come in.
Because like days like yesterday, we got up into the 70s, so we started seeing stuff come up and the houses are protected.
Yep.
So that's why people need it in the winter still.
Year round, we love it.
Yeah.
So the old musty smell when you walk in those homes,
You could smell it on the video almost.
Could you? Smell-o-vision?
Yeah, a
Joe
little bit.
Rogan used to talk about that, right, Joe? Anyway, yeah, like we've talked about numerous times, you can go into a home and smell, or a restaurant and smell roaches. When you get that old musty smell, a lot of times that's, especially in Missouri, it's tied to brown recluse. I don't know why, but it's
They
true.
need the moisture, and that's the indicator.
One of the other things I look for the brown recluse, he had a lot of those juniper type trees, but if you get any of those pine or juniper surrounding the homes, it's amazing how many of those homes end up with brown recluse as well. I don't know what the correlation is.
The correlation is that they're in our area, and this is the brown recluse capital of the world.
So it's just pretty much anywhere.
Pretty much. It could attribute to it. I'm not ruling it out. All right, so we got done with that job. We wanted to show a little bit. We used that one as a training. Notice that we had technicians, more than one there. But we wanted to show a service, just a normal everyday service. And this customer was nice enough, since it was a vacant home, to let us film there. And we got to, there's always tweaking with the guys. Little things here and there that they can do better.
And we love Zach, and Zach's been with us a while, but Ben and I being there, and with Chance, we picked up on little things that he's gotten into a monotonous role of going in and just putting his head down and getting the work done. Sometimes we need to stop, smell the roses per se, and look and see what the specific needs are of each customer.
Yeah.
But go above and beyond. Hit those window sills. Put your head up in the garages and in the basements.
Unfinished areas especially. I always spray extra in there, rim areas, ceiling joists, stuff like that. That helps. That's where the cobwebs are in the first place, so why wouldn't we?
And there's times that when I notice it's that thick with cobwebs and things like that, I'll just go grab my wand or my Webster head. It doesn't take that much longer for me to just go down, do the extra work. The customer sees that I'm going beyond.
Yeah.
They're going to be with us forever because of the extra work that you put in.
And apparently that guy's been with us for a long time.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, that's a while. Almost as long as we've been open. Anyway, so we're done with that one. We're going to try and dry our feet up and warm up a little bit, and we'll head back to the shop.
My tootsies are cold.
A few weeks ago, we went and got a wave runner, the red one.
We might have bailed on another trailer that we had with us.
We borrowed our friend Brad's trailer.
Sorry, Brad.
We just kind of left it out at Chance's house in the middle of nowhere. So
Chance gave us the ultimatum.
he's like, get that out of my yard before I have company. So we're not too far away. We're going to go rescue the trailer today, and maybe that'll motivate us to go pick up another ski here pretty quick.
And then Brad can quit cursing our name.
Yeah. Well, he might need it to pick up a ski too.
Oh, that's true.
He's feeling left out since Fab Rats and Merlin have got all their skis, and we've got most of ours.
Do we need to go with Brad and put our arms around him?
We might have to.
Film him as well?
Heck, I went and looked at one for him, and all he had to do was call and go pick it up.
He bailed.
I even negotiated down the price and everything for him. Anyway, we're going to go rescue his trailer. Hopefully it's
Still there?
still there and in good shape. So we're waiting on Zach. I got cold. Normally I don't get cold at all, but I'm here. So I'm sitting in the truck while they're out there talking. Because it's cold. The weather will turn eventually.
Are you regretting wearing shorts today?
A whole lot of Mexicans. I mean, my legs aren't that bad. I'm actually cold up here, which is weird.
Do you want to hug you?
No.
Change your mind. Just
I'm cold right here. Where's the heart? This side or this side?
Left side.
We got shrinkage. He drives a Chevy.
All right, well, let's see what we got going on.
We can see Chance. No, we can't.
Nope.
Me in it?
I don't care. If you're going to be in it, get in it. If
Okay,
not,
okay.
there's a big truck coming.
Need a mixer? No for sale.
Nope. Oh, it's a cement mixer. Yeah, nice.